trends are very good to have a boost of sales for the current month, but eventually what happened with trends is that they wear off, so the sales are going to wear off as well. Anybody who's starting right now, they can use trends to tear up faster, but eventually where you want to be, you want to be on the evergreen niches, that you're going to create a couple of designs in a niche that those designs will get established and they will continue to bring sales on a daily basis. That's what you want.
Yo, what's up guys? So in this video, I interview Alwyn. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And this guy has a top selling shirt right now that I share with you guys in this video. He actually shares in this video and he's so kind. It has over 20 Amazon choice badges and it's ranking #1 for a ton of search phrases, okay? And this is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to ranking your product on Amazon. We go into detail, we go back and forth, and we kind of give a little bit of the background and a really awesome interview. So if you guys enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button.
Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? So we got Alwyn here. What's up, man? What's going on? How are you doing?
Hi, RJ. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing excellent. So you April Fool's joke in the Facebook group. I'm just kidding. It wasn't an April Fool's joke, but you were messing around and you're kind of making a post in there. But you posted some numbers and you did really well for the month of March, right? You did some numbers. You posted a screenshot and you had a few people in there asking questions about it. Now it's in euros, right? From my understanding, it's 17,852. And is that pounds, right? But what's that converting to US dollar?
It's 20,945.66.
And also, too, by the way, he was calculating that in his computer.
Yeah, so actually, I'm having it on this screen because I will not be able to remember the number.
Dude, and that's freaking awesome too. And I'm so excited for this interview. And my goal is to get value out of you where you help other people or you inspire people. And that's the whole point of me doing these type of interviews. So what got you started with doing merch by Amazon merch, whatever you want to call it, MBA? What inspired you to get this going?
I started print on demand 8 years ago.
Okay.
So Merch by Amazon was not where I started or with what I started. So I was on Zazzle, Cafe Press, Redbubble. I was on those websites.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine that he was a developer, he found out about Merch by Amazon 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Back then, Merch by Amazon was basically been created for developers to upload different designs so they can sell their merch related with the applications they were building. So he reached out to me because he knew that I was creating designs for merchandise. Mm-hmm. So he told me Amazon is opening this new thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
cool.
He sent me a link to check it out. I signed up with Merch by Amazon. Back then, actually, it didn't require from you to send any application to be accepted. Mm-hmm. So you was accepted immediately. There was no tiers, as I remember.
Yeah.
So I upload one design. That's all.
Yeah.
I upload my one design, and then I start to. I had some other projects going on, so I forgot about it for a whole year. and then at the end of the year, basically, I needed to do my finance, and I was seeing that I had transactions and payments coming through Amazon, and I was looking at the numbers. I'm like, why is Amazon paying me? And why Amazon is paying me so much? I mean, what's going on here? And I completely forgot about it. And for days I was trying to think, why is Amazon paying me? I mean, I don't have any affiliates with them. I have nothing with them. And I was trying to find out what was happening. And then suddenly I remember oh my God, 1 year ago I created an account and I uploaded a design. So I was trying to find where was my account. Imagine, I mean, I completely forgot about it. So I was trying to find where it was my account, the logins, etc., etc. So I found them, I logged in, and I was basically seeing the statistics of this one design and how many sales it has done. I don't remember exactly the number right now, but actually it sold a lot. And I was like, Okay, so maybe I should also upload the rest of the designs that I have on Redbubble over here as well.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's when I start basically to get involved
No,
with Amazon.
I like how you said that at the beginning, how you just signed up for it, right? And you got approved right away. Okay. There's some people going to be watching this, okay, and they're like, well, I'm trying to get my approval and stuff like that. I know that some people they've been applying like 3 or 4 or 5 times, 6 times. But for you people that applied and it took you 4 or 5, 6 months to get approved, if you see something that's free, okay, just do the damn thing. Sign up for it, get approved. You don't have to use it right away, right? And that's a perfect example, Owen, how you talked about you did something, you uploaded designs and you just started making money. Okay, that's the same thing in a way that I did where I uploaded a few designs and all of a sudden I was making 30, 40 sales a month. I was like, where is this coming from? Like, whoa, okay. I see the potential, right? You can make a design for a shirt and not hold any inventory, not take care of any customer service, but then the next thing you know, you're starting to make money off of it, and you're like, okay, now, like, when did you start taking this serious though? Okay, that's my next question, because that's where I got to the point. I was like, I need to take this a little bit more serious. I'm making sales, and I'm not even doing nothing over here.
So once I realized that I was actually making money from this one shirt, I started to take it serious. But the thing is this, that I was already established on Redbubble, and I was making a lot of sales on Redbubble. So always Redbubble was my number one focus. Even if after I took it seriously with Mac by Amazon, still I was firstly design for the Redbubble platform, and then I was just taking the designs from there and placing them on Amazon. And until basically, when was it that Mac by Amazon shut down for 1 month last year? It was
I
on
think
May.
it was April or
April.
March. I think it
So
was.
yeah, I don't remember. Let's say it was April that they shut down for 1 month. Until
Yeah.
then, Redbubble, I was making more money from Redbubble than what I was making from Mac by Amazon. But once Mac by Amazon reopened, and basically what happened over there is that the BSRs, they all start from almost the same level.
Yeah.
And thus Amazon was introducing new designs. And everybody was starting from the same ground.
Yeah.
I pick up from there.
Okay.
So immediately my account basically it tripled the income just in 1 month, like
Yeah.
bam. So that was the big hit actually. And after that point, I start to put even more effort on Mac by Amazon. I will start to design first for Mac by Amazon and then take the designs and post them on Redbubble, which for 2020 I didn't make a lot of designs. Let's be honest. I make like maybe 5 to 10 designs.
Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
the design process for me takes some time, or the whole research to find out what I want to design, and then understand basically the niche, create the design for the niche, see how I'm going to upload it with what keywords, etc., etc. So it takes a little bit time.
Yeah. But this is the thing though, you have experience with doing all this. You know, you've been doing this for a while. You've been doing it longer than me. You've been doing it, you said like 8 years, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I've been doing it for about 3, but you've been doing it for 8 years. So this is not no walk in the park for you. You know how to do the research, you know, like about you're a designer, or what are you when it comes to that?
I am a graphic designer. I studied graphic design, and I also study marketing. So I graduate with 2 different degrees. And of course, I apply my knowledge on what I'm doing with with Print-on-Demand, not only Mac by Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the experience, it's very important, and of course, right now, for our viewers and also between us, I'm not doing that much of a research anymore to try to find which niches I'm going to target. I already know which niches they're working and which they don't, and I have a very good understanding about trends of what is happening, and if I want to jump on a trend, I can do that.
Yeah.
Where I put most of my effort right now, it's actually, as I know which niches they're working, I'm trying to understand and learn the audience of each niche. and see exactly what this audience likes, what they need, what they want, what they prefer. So by understanding the audience of one niche, then I can deliver a better product for them, a better design for them.
Yeah.
And as I am a designer, I can understand different concepts and I can create the design to match their expectations.
Mhm.
And because I know that's going to be your next question, I'm going to answer it already. The majority of my designs, I'm doing it myself. However, and also from my interview with Ryan, yep, I got the name right. The t-shirt that was trending last month on Amazon, this is not exactly completely my own work. It was based on a design that I found on Vexels. I just took it. I make the changes that they needed to be done, so it would be more appealing for the niche. And that's it. Actually, I do use stock, commercial free stock,
Yeah.
just to speed up the process. If the commercial free stock actually complements my own work, or it helps me to deliver the design I want.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, that's okay. That's interesting because a lot of people don't know about those websites like Vexels and Vecteezy and all that stuff. And Vexels too, guys. I'll put that down below in the description. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to check that out. But you're using this to speed up your work, your process, right? And I definitely do want to touch on, because a lot of people they get confused, and I've seen this a lot in the community where they're looking at the BSRs and they're seeing what's selling, and I see that point too. But you made a really good point that's going to make a lot of people a lot of money if they just paid attention to that. You're figuring out your niche. You're learning what they like, right? And by doing that right there is how you stay ahead of your competition. That's how you get a bestseller in the niche. It's not by copying people that have a low BSR, right? And not following the trends. Like, you following the trends in a way, but not like as far as like holiday trends and stuff like that. You're focusing more on what the customer wants and delivering and giving them what they want, and that makes it easier for you to make sales if you do it that way. Yeah.
So for beginners that they're studying right now, they can actually go to Make by Amazon and they can see which designs are trending right now, which designs they have low BSR, and they can get an inspiration from there and create something new. That's okay, because that's how people they're gonna learn. I'm not saying to copy other designs, of course not. I mean, not pixel by pixel, not just take one design and make some adjustments and say that it's yours. That's infringing somebody else's intellectual property. Don't do that. But yes, as a beginner, since a lot of people that are starting right now and they don't have a lot of experience about doing a research, they can just jump on Amazon.com, check the designs that are selling right now, check the newest submitted designs. If they have any BSR, that means that if a design has been submitted lately and it has a BSR, most likely it's trending.
Yeah.
So they can get an inspiration from there and they can start finding some new niches that they can play with.
Yeah. Okay. No, I think that it's big because that's the next level, right? When you're first starting and stuff like that, like, I recommend you just, try to make your first sale, do whatever it takes to get your first sale, but of course play within the rules. But once you start making sales, like, you got to figure out, okay, now what can I do to take it to the next level, right? So Vexels is your favorite website to get, like, the ready, like, kind of, it helps you with the vectors, the illustrations, or whatever you want to call it. So it helps you jumpstart the design process right over there. So you're leveraging that to help you with designs?
Not all the times. I do have a subscription with Vexel. I do have a subscription also with Placeit. I forget what is it, .net.
.net, yep.
Yeah. So the main idea, okay, if I need a vector and they have it, yes, I'm gonna use it. It's not like I'm always gonna go on these websites to check what they have. But for somebody who is a beginner, or for somebody who is not very skillful with designs, but he knows how to use Illustrator, for example, those two websites actually they're very good sources where he can find a design that is already ready for being uploaded on Mac by Amazon or other print-on-demand websites. He can take this design, he can make the adjustments that he wants, and he can save a lot of time. And also, eventually, he can save a lot of money by hiring other designers.
Okay. Yeah, that's I think that's there's a lot right there. Some people, like, when they come into print on demand, they get like, oh, I got to create this awesome design. But if you go to these websites, they have the pre-made designs already, right? And you got to follow within the rules too. Another thing too is just you got to follow the rules and their policies and their guidelines, right? You can't just some of the websites don't want you to just upload the file that's created. You have to make some adjustments to it to make it yours. And that's all they ask for. And some people are like, oh, I got my account terminated because of this and that. Because you're not following the rules. Pay attention to the guidelines and follow the rules. Do that. You should be good.
That's for sure, and that's why the website actually that I mentioned was only Vexels. I mean, because if we mention other websites like, for example, FreePick, from FreePick, yes, you can download the coming with a commercial license, but on the terms and conditions, they very clear say that you cannot use the image as it is for any print on demand. You can take one element, which is not the main element of this image, and use it on your design. So if you take the main element and you use it on your design, again, you're basically violating the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
So you cannot do that. So you need to be very, very careful with those things. But the main idea over here is this, that these websites exist to save us time and money. And yes, actually, by using those designs, if you have a good understanding of the niche, actually you can make really good money and good sales.
Yeah.
And proof of that is actually my own design.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's interesting because you talked about your designs and stuff like that. I'm curious. But the thing, okay. So another thing too is, like, when you're going onto these websites, you're going on, you always want to double check too, just a heads up, just double check and make sure, like, the let's say you're using like an illustration from the website. It doesn't hurt to just, look it up and do some back work on, like, some background checks on it, make sure no one ripped the design and uploaded it to the website, because there's a lot of people doing that right now. And I always recommend this, because we just tell you about one website that you can use. It doesn't mean that you don't double check it for your personal use, right?
Especially from Etsy.
Yeah. God. See, someone put a bundle together of some of my custom illustrations. I'm like, what the heck? Those are all my illustrations. You're selling them all. So it's crazy. People are doing that type of stuff right now. And it's hard to keep track of, because think about it. What people are doing is just ripping the designs from the Hevel software, ripping them from Amazon, and then putting it all together. And then even though it's like the quality of it is poor, like, it's a very bad quality because they ripped it and threw it up over there. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I know. I'm having exactly the same problem as you, and many other sellers do.
Yep.
They do face exactly the same problem too. So that's a very big challenge with Etsy, to be honest.
Yeah. No. Okay. So now, going back to, like, with the numbers and stuff like that, and what you're doing on Amazon merch, what do you focus on? Like, because you said you barely uploaded any designs. Was it last year, right? Or was it this year?
Last year I uploaded.
Last year.
I'm not sure, like 5 to 10 designs, something like that. I cannot remember.
So are those designs, like, are you focusing more on evergreen or trending designs? Like, what's your idea behind that? And I know you touched on that a little bit, that you're hanging out in the niche and figuring out what they want. Are you just mainly focusing on that?
Evergreen designs, yes.
Okay.
Just I'm focusing on niches that people are going to have an interest for the years to come. It's not a trend that is happening right now. Trends are very good to have a boost of sales for the current month. But eventually what happened with trends is that they wear off. So the sales are going to wear off as well. And it's very good. The trends are, it's a very good, let's say, like a tool that anybody who's starting right now, they can use trends to tear up faster.
Mm.
But eventually, where you want to be on the evergreen niches.
Mhm.
That you're going to create a couple of designs in a niche that those designs will get established and they will continue to bring sales on a daily basis. That's what you
Okay.
want to do as an end goal.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. And that's crazy. So you evergreen. Okay. Now, based off of that right there, what do you have now? Do you have any designs on your account that have gone viral?
Yes. Through these 5 years, I had 5 designs that became viral, which the last one is this year. Most probably everyone who's doing Make by Amazon, they saw this design already.
Yeah.
So it's not a big secret. Is related with strawberry and milk.
Okay. That's I seen it. It's a very so strawberry milk, right? So it's like a design that you have to know the niche, right? And you can't just like it. I wouldn't have thought of making a strawberry milk design like.
Mm-hmm. It's a combination of niches, actually. It's a mashup design, let's say. I took a couple of niches and I combined them into one design.
Huh? Okay. No. I think dude, that's and it's crazy because now that I was researching it and stuff like that, and yeah, I seen that it was a influencer on. I've been talking about this too a little bit on my channel. Is influencer give you a shout out because some people, when I'm making Amazon advertisement content, right, they're like, I don't have access to it. So what do I do? And this is a perfect example because some people are like, I don't have it. I'm not going to be successful on Amazon merch. Or I'm not going to be successful on print on demand. So there's other ways to market your t-shirts and reaching out to influencers. I'm not sure if you did that or not. You want to kind of touch on that. How did you? So you had this design, right? And how much has it sold, or what was the big point where it sold? How many units of this product, this mashup design that you're talking about? How many units has it sold, or how much has it made so far? And what got the influencer to wear it?
Okay, let me check the numbers a little bit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down here to the productor, and go with all time. It will take some time to be.
You're good.
Yep. Yeah. I'm still waiting.
I'll put a little thing to edit right here. All right. So this is the strawberry milk shake carton. Dang. Okay. 360 reviews, $6.95. Is there a reason why you price at $6.95 compared to $19.99 or $21.99 or $22.99?
Yeah, because of copycats.
Okay.
I mean, the first week there was hundreds of exactly the same shirts.
Yeah.
On Make by Amazon.
Okay.
Hundreds.
Okay.
Not just 1-2 copies of the same I mean pixel to pixel. Hundreds.
Yeah.
And then of course it was on Amazon Seller Central as well. It jumped everywhere on Etsy, on every platform. It was on every platform. So yeah, the downside of all this exposure is that you get a lot of copycats.
Yeah, and then of course, me showing it right here is not going to help any, but it's going to give people better. But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. This is the comeback for that, though. You have so much sales velocity and ranking on this. It's going to be very hard for someone to compete with this type of to copy this, rip this off, and then try to rank ahead of you. Okay, so I really appreciate you sharing the design and sharing it with us on this this live or this interview. All right. I'm curious. Huh? Go ahead.
It's a live pre-recorded.
Live pre-recorded. That's exactly whatever you want to call it. All right. But this is crazy because you talked about it right here. You said it was uploaded February 16th, 2020. The BSR is 8. Look at that. 8K. Okay. And then it's consistently making sales, and then you can see it just boom, crushing it right here. And you're ranking just in just see like in girls novelty clothing, number 9, boys 7, and then 44. Like this is huge right here. And you had good job. Crushed it. I like how you did everything, bullet points, the listing, the title, the brand, all that stuff. Good work. The concept, the idea behind this. Well, I don't even know what is this right here. This is Chinese letters.
This
No,
is,
Japanese.
no. It's
is
a
that?
kanji. It's Japanese. Actually,
Japanese,
actually means milk.
Milk. Okay, so it just says milk on it. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. God. Okay. Yeah. No. Real interesting. Good work on this one. Right. It's crazy. I think it's you just by seeing that, like the listing, the title, all that stuff. Have you been trying to perfect any of that stuff? Or because I teach a lot of that on my channel, is showing people how to list a product and give them the idea of because there's more information to that listing, right? We can dive into the keywords and see what it's ranking number 1 for, number 2, number 3, number 4. Or do you mind if I do that? Is that okay? Or
yeah, do it.
Okay, so let me.
That's okay.
Hey, okay, I'm just making sure. I don't want you to should have asked you at the beginning, but I didn't think we're gonna get all into all this stuff. So if you guys aren't aware, I teach a lot of this stuff on this channel. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. But there's this little feature on Helium 10, right? This is the BSR chart right here, and it's telling us like, boom, it's crushing, and then all of a sudden, around this time at the end of February, it just does like a flat line, and this is a good type of flat line where it goes down and just crushing it, and it's consistently making sales below 10K BSR, right? So what I like to do is like when I come into let's say like I'm doing keyword research, I always start with keyword research before I start any type of design, right? And the reason being is because I want to see if people are searching for this exact phrase, right? As we come over here, and this is what I'm talking about. So when I come over here and I look at the title, okay, and the brand and stuff like that, you're going to see like, I'm curious to see when we looked at this research to see what a reverse ASIN search on Helium 10 Celebro. I'm going to have that down below in the description too as well. But when we do this type of stuff, I want to see what's ranking and what's going on and see if there's any new keywords that I can find over here, right? And look at this. You got the Amazon. Look at, oh God, God. Okay, this is what I love to see when I come into a new niche or when I come in to dominate a new niche, right? And this is exactly what you're doing over here, Alan. This is crazy. Organic. Look at this. Number 1. Your first page is almost all number 1 stuff down here, but you have the Amazon choice badge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. And you're sharing this type of information with us. And I think this is freaking really amazing. You have 23, if I might have to go back and count that, but you have over 20 Amazon choice badges. And that's freaking amazing. And then you have the search volume. So you're ranking number 1 for this, and the search volume is crazy. And then strawberry milk shirt, right? As you talked about and you explained in the video, you have this 12,000 search volume. So if you convert at least for 10% of that for the month, or let's say 2% of that for the month, you're still making a really good amount of sales. Yeah, this is crazy. How many times a day is this shirt selling, if you don't mind sharing with us?
Anywhere between 70 to 100.
God. Okay. Dang. Now this is the thing. Like usually you would use like Amazon ads, or for this example, you're targeting, like you target influencer where like put the shirt on, right? And literally created this type of organic ranking, which led to all this traffic. Okay. So freaking powerful. Now, if you come back over here to listing strawberry milk shirt, right there, right, you're going to see it. So basically, when someone types in strawberry milk, right, Amazon is automatically putting shirt at the end right here, right? You don't see it right here, right? But the algorithm is doing that, and you're ranking for that. So if we come over here, let's say, for example, let's say this one right here, strawberry milk shirt. It can go either way, but as the algorithm starts to get smarter and smarter and learn your product, it's doing this type of stuff for you. So if I come over here and click this over here on Helium 10, here goes your shirt right here. Okay. And of course, you probably have like a lot of copycats and people just trying to rip your shirt off. So you put your shirt priced at $16.95, right? And I think that's crazy. And then you have all these different versions of shirts over here, but you're still got the Amazon choice badge, and that's not going to help. So us showing you this on this right here, it doesn't make a difference because Amazon knows that this is the number one shirt. Okay, the algorithm is like, you can copy it all you want, but don't copy it. By the way, that's mean. But this right here is just creating. It knows this. The algorithm knows that the sales velocity for this product right here is like, that's the number one. So crazy. That's what I talk about a lot on my channel, is just how to do the listing and keywords. And I'm a keyword nerd. Alwyn, I'm a keyword. I know keywords and stuff like that. So thank you for sharing that. It's really amazing. Now, what are your goals for 2021? What's your goals for this year? Like, what do you plan on doing, and what are you gonna do to take it to the next level? You gonna make another 5 designs this year?
Yeah. I will try to make at least 15. So I already have done 2.
Okay. God.
which here's the thing. Both of them, they're actually below 50K BSR already. So they're doing pretty well, both of them. And yeah, actually, as I said, I'm not doing a lot of designs, but I mean, I'm actually doing a lot of research. And when I say research, I'm not trying to find niches. I already know the niches. I'm trying to learn the audience of these niches. Yeah. That's the research that I'm doing right now at this level. And once I completely understand what they want and what they need, then I will create the design and I will upload it. And my goal for this year is just to do a little bit more designs than last year, and try to market them even better with more smart ideas about marketing. Yeah. Just trying to repeat until the end of the year and get basically the same effect that as I got with this shirt.
Okay. Yeah, no. That's I like how you put that again, like how your research and the way you're doing the research. So I think that's very important, and just to learn your audience and stuff like that.
And my next goal for this year is to learn English and grow my own YouTube channel.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. You speak better English than me, so you're good. No, okay, no. That's what's like, let's say someone that's like, because you speak 2 different languages, right? You might speak more. How many languages you speak?
Okay, I speak Greek. That's my native language. But I was born and raised in Germany, so I do speak some German because I did forget most of them, since I'm not communicating in German anymore for many years.
Yeah.
And I did also learn Japanese to speak, not to just to speak. But again, because I've actually been in Japan for 6 months, and it was a really good experience for me. But again, I don't really speak Japanese, so yeah, it's English, Greek, and German.
Okay, so that's a big plus right there already. So that's really amazing. Good job. It's crazy. So someone watching this right now, what kind of tips would you recommend? Like, what kind of advice would you give them right now, just starting out with print on demand? What can you give? What can you offer them?
Starting with print on demand. Starting with print on demand, the best advice that I can give to anybody, it's they need to use basically the Amazon and the power that Amazon gives them about data. Try to understand why a design is selling, and for what reason. Because if somebody uploads a design today, for example, it gets some sales, that's for a reason. Reason number 1, it can be because it's based on a trend, based on holidays, based on some marketing that they're doing, based on ads. So there are different reasons why a design will start to sell from the day 1. So when they're going to be able to understand why a design is selling, then they will be able to identify also the niche, basically to reverse engineer and go back to find out from where it's starting. They can find the audience, and then they can create a design based on the needs of this audience. And no matter the app of the platform they're going to upload it, no matter the print-on-demand marketplace, even if it's going to be made by Amazon, if it's going to be Redbubble, etc., if something is trending and is selling on Amazon, most likely it's also selling on any other platform.
Yeah.
So they can just upload it on any platform that they use. And if it's something that is trending, it's going to bring sales.
Okay.
So the best option that anybody starts right now is focus on doing the research on Amazon. They don't have to use any paid services and any paid tools that they can use if they want to save time, but it's not mandatory. Me, myself, I'm not using any paid services to do my research. I was never using, no, I'm lying. I'm sorry. I'm lying. Actually, I am subscribed on Mac Informer, so I have a subscription.
Okay.
Now, how many times I use it, that's another thing. But it does save a lot of time, but you don't have to if you don't want to subscribe on any of the research tools. You can go on Amazon and basically using 2 extensions. You don't need to use more, like a DS Amazon Quick View or the AMZ Amazon Expander for the search bar. They can get a lot of information from there to understand what people are searching, what people are looking, how much BSR the designs have, why they have a BSR, why they're selling. All the information are available on Amazon.
No, good tips. I love that AMZ suggestion expander. I use the heck out of that thing. But it tells you a story, right? How is someone gonna find your product? Why would someone want to search for your product to buy it in the first place? There's so many questions that you have to ask yourself, right? And that's a big thing. That's gonna either change your life, right? One design can make you thousands and thousands of dollars every single month by you understanding how a person searches on Amazon, the algorithm, right? And that's so powerful. So Aldwin, so where can people follow you out?
Good question. On Facebook, I guess, and also on YouTube. As I said, I'm starting my own channel.
Okay. All right.
So in future, maybe we can collaborate together if you're a good boy.
Hey, we could do some Twitch together or something like that. I just kidding. I've been on Twitch lately too as well, messing around. So really? No, that's real cool.
About POD, or you're just gaming and you stream on
gaming and
really?
Streaming, yeah. There's I know how to. There's an opportunity there, but I'm just like I'm doing so much already. I'm just like I'm not. All right, calm down. I'm doing gaming for fun, not to take it to that next level, but I see an opportunity for me to create a brand there. So, but we're not going to get into that.
No, that's actually a good topic to discuss.
No, it is a really good, because I enjoy it. It's something that's fun for me. It's entertaining. I can do it for 6 to 8 hours, but this is where I learned how to, like, I don't know, just talking to people and stuff like that and doing these type of interviews. It's like I talk to people all the time in like the chat rooms and the games and stuff like that. So it's fun. It's entertainment.
But actually, I'm very impressed. Okay, because you have time about print on demand. You have time about KDP. You have time about YouTube. You have time about yourself and your family, and at the same time, right now you're starting also with Twitch. I'm very impressed. Really.
So no, you
well
added
done,
me.
Well done.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. You added me as a friend on Facebook, so you get to see more of my family and how crazy we are. So I would want to tell you to thank you very much for sharing the design and the listing with us, with the audience and stuff like that. And if you guys got any value out of that, because usually people don't like to do that type of stuff, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, share it with someone, and I will have Alwyn's information down below in the description. Make sure you guys follow him and all that fun stuff. And that's it. Thank you.
So
Any
one last thing.
Okay.
My invitation for the beers and the tacos, it's still on the table.
Yeah. Okay. We still got to do that, man. Okay. Because I was like, I'm not drinking this early. You're like, I'll drink a beer in the morning. I was like, I can't do it in the morning. I can't. So we got to figure out a time. So we can do like a part 2 soon and kind of go into more detail because people know who you are. And I'm down to set something up where we're, going back and forth and we're eating food and having some drinks and turn it into something where, people enjoy. And then we can probably teach people something at the same time too, as well.
For sure. Yeah. Right. We can basically, after have a couple of beers, we can basically just start revealing our strategies.
Yeah, no, for sure. Exactly. Loosen up and have a good time. So yeah, no. All right. So that's it. Any last things? Anything?
Thank you for having me here. Thank you to your subscribers as well. I wish you all the best.
Awesome.